Well, hello folks, through the gears, we're here with Michael Bransgroves with his beautiful 900, and it's a real thrill to be here, Michael. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Jane.
I'm sorry it's been a while, we haven't caught up. I'm only 10 k's down the road from you, but here we are today. So the birds are chirping, the weather's good.
Yep, couldn't be better.
And we've got this truck and your good self with us, so.
Okay. Just before we get going, Jane, I just wanted to have a talk about autism for a second.
Yes, you mentioned that.
I have autism, and I have been lucky enough to grow up in a truck family, because often when you have autism, you can have a special interest, whether it's planes, trucks, dinosaurs, doesn't matter. And luckily for me, mine's trucks.
Yep.
And I've grown up with a couple of local legends, being my dad, Norm Bransgrove, and John Maloney, who I was able to get my fill of trucks. And I only bring it up because if there's anyone out there watching that has a special interest in trucks, reach out, say g'day. If you want to have a look at a truck, want to go for a ride in a truck, just come and see me. So
sensational.
Yeah.
Good on you, Michael. That's great, and to see how successful you've been, you know, you can only be congratulated on it all.
Thank you.
No worries. All right, we'll get on with the truck, eh?
Well,
so let's
Jane,
go.
one of my things, I love scrolls, as you can see.
Yes.
And luckily I've got a mate, Grant Fowler,
Grant
that doesn't
Fowler down the
disappoint.
road from us, yes.
Yeah, and he's got them everywhere here for me. He's put them all under on my engine pipes, on the chassis, even on top of the springs in here. He had a close encounter with my steering wheel and put them on top of the springs there.
Oh, really? That's fantastic. What year is it? 17?
It's a 2017, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's that, 8 years old?
Well, it was on the road 2018. I got it just at the Christmas and then worked on it in the...
New?
You got it new,
yes.
And then worked on it over the Christmas break. We sort of had it up the shed, stripped it all down, spent a month getting it the way we wanted it, and then went back to Melbourne and got totally repainted the whole cab. I did all the chassis, repainted the chassis myself.
Oh, really?
And yeah, did all the modifications we wanted.
And how long did that process take to have it all done, going back to Melbourne?
I was a month up the shed, but it was probably another couple of months at the paint shop and just waiting for all that stuff to happen.
Worth the wait, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
And a CX-15?
X15, yeah.
Yep. And how many miles or Ks would you have
just
put on
under
it?
1.5 million now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You're the only driver, aren't you? I know your dad will do a bit of
Dad helps
coverage.
me out. I've got a young bloke, Charlie Murray, that helps me out when I want to work on my truck and my project truck in the shed I'm working on.
We'll have a bit of a holiday.
You have a holiday, he helps out there too, which is good. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, is he only a young bloke or?
Yeah, young 26, yeah.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
He'd think he was pretty crash hot driving that down the road, wouldn't he?
I reckon, yeah. I'm pretty sure I didn't get started off with a truck like this.
No,
I
bet, yeah. We'll talk about how you started everything later on, but we'll keep on about the truck at the moment.
Well, I can show you a couple of modifications to do.
Sure. Yeah.
Put these air cleaners on, which are aftermarket, and mounted them without the straps.
Yes.
Even with the fuel tanks were lowered 50 mil, just to make it sit a bit closer to the road. Then they were painted, then they were wrapped in stainless, put wider straps on, custom made all the steps. Like, there's just a lot of work in that. And because the tanks were lowered, then all these panels had to be remade to come down and sit.
And who did that?
I did all that in the shed at home.
Yourself?
Yeah.
You're a clever bugger, aren't you?
Oh, stupid sometimes when you're doing jobs like that, you give up halfway through sometimes.
But you get an end result like that, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And all your lighting, who does all your strip lighting? And
I do the lighting too, and I love lights, Jane. I can't help it. Yeah, I love lights. Yeah. That's why the scoop's on the roof, Jane. I needed somewhere to put a few more lights. I ran out of spots, so I needed somewhere to put a few more.
Oh, well, at least they won't know you're not coming.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And how many times do you just get stopped and
I often get people call up just to say, that truck's nice, and it's really appreciative. It's really embarrassing too.
No.
I don't know what to say, but yeah, but it is nice. People appreciate it. And I still love it. I've done what I wanted for me, and I love it. Yeah,
absolute head turner.
Yeah.
Is it true? I might have this wrong, but is it true that your lovely wife Karen picked the colours?
Well, she sort of helped pick the colours.
She told me that. One time.
We had white and blue originally because Dad's trucks were all blue, and I started there. So, but when we had a chance, we thought we'd do something different, and yeah, she helped pick out some of the colours, and my son's favourite colour's orange, so we put a bit of orange in there.
Because it's not a colour scheme mixed together that you see much in it, like a bit American looking almost.
Yeah, that's right. We wanted something different and something that looked a bit old school, just sitting there, just looked a bit old, so I just wanted something a bit different.
Yeah, very old school, it's cool. And you've even got the scrolling inside the
top
inside
of the
hood.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yep.
You've gone all out.
Yeah, Grant looked after me.
Yeah.
And also put them inside, Jane. If you want to open the door, you can see them on the inside of the sun visor there.
Okay.
Up the top there.
Oh yeah, up the top, the sun visor. We'll have a good look at that later when we get inside. And,
Yep.
yeah. Alrighty. We'll do a tour of the inside shortly. So, oh yeah, you got all the lights down the back here.
Yeah.
And country road, so obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, I would like to plan out trucks and have a bit of a theme. The lights are all part of the theme, but the name, sort of, like when I built this truck, we're doing a lot of country work. We still do a lot of country work, and just wanted something like, obviously we love John Denver, but yeah.
Yeah. It was a sad day the day we lost him.
Yeah.
So when you're travelling along in the truck, is it country music? You're a country
Mostly,
music
yeah,
fella?
yeah.
Yep.
I listen to, a little bit of everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat the country.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
a Slim Dusty?
Oh, he's a bit old for me, actually. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
cut that out.
That's all right, mate. I'm older than you, so that's very cool. Alrighty, so moving on, and you mentioned earlier about these guards.
Yeah,
you had them done.
When I did the truck, I wanted something different, so I made a mould up so I could get these roto moulded, just so it looked a bit lower and cooler. And originally, actually, I had them in black, and they can make them in whatever colour water tanks come in. And one of my mates wanted some in this colour, and I made them for him and thought, oh, that's nearly the same colour as my truck. That'd be all right. So I swapped them all over.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Looks great. Matching up on the trailer and everything.
Yeah, I like it all matching up. Yeah.
Looks great.
Yep.
And then, of course, at the back of the truck,
Yep.
just get Rod to come up to the back of the truck.
Yeah,
there.
just put a bit of a drop down tail light bar on somewhere to put some more lights and just a tribute to me deceased brother.
Yes. Now, speaking of which, now you mentioned to me, so I won't ask you questions about it, mate, because you get very emotional about it, and naturally so. But we want to make mention of his brother Danny. So he was your older brother, 18 months older than you said, and he unfortunately passed away in a truck accident. So it's a lovely tribute there you've got to your brother. So well done. Yeah.
Good on you, Jane. Good work.
No worries at all. All right, so we'll keep moving along. So the trailer, I'm always interested to know how they get all this onto canvas.
They just painted that, and they painted it all with the black, the cream and the orange, and then Grant come along and did the striping and the scroll work. And
So that's just paint, it's not printed on?
no, it's just paint, yeah.
So a pressure washer or anything doesn't affect that?
No.
Good. Does it have a seal over it then to stop that from...
Oh, I think they clear over the top, but it's all just paint, yeah. But I think they use different additives and stuff, so it's sort of more flexible. And,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And the entire chassis of the rails of the trailer are all done up?
Yeah.
Same colour?
Yeah, when I mounted these guards, I just wanted something a bit different, so I put the mounts down low so I could put a fill-in panel so you don't just see in between the wheels. Normally you can just see in there, but I just want it all closed off so it's just easy to wash, run the sponge through it.
Yep. So I've got a question there. So to have your motor like that in that condition at all times, I know when you do shows and that, you know, that happens, but do you spend time at the end of the day if you're out somewhere because you're not home?
No, and I cleaned it up a bit because you were coming, Jane, but normally it would get a pressure clean all over, which keeps it quite reasonable, but probably put an extra hour or two in on the truck yesterday to make it ship shape. But for a show, I'd probably spend another couple of days going right over
amazing,
it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of work goes in.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll go up the back of the trailer here. This looks mint. Has it won any trucks of shows?
I don't know that I've won a truck of the show. It's run a few, you know, for its age and that sort of thing, but yeah.
It's fantastic. No one would run up the back of you wouldn't have thought of those lights, eh?
Yeah, they've got a problem if they do. They're definitely not paying attention.
No.
Yeah.
And how far and wide do you go, Michael?
Some of my loads are only half an hour away, but sometimes last week I was in Newcastle and Adelaide and just all over the place. We had a lot of country work, farms and country Victoria, but probably one interstate load a week and then mostly country, but sometimes it's a couple of interstate loads, sometimes none. But
home quite a few nights of the week then?
Yeah, usually home, you know, probably 3 nights a week, 2 nights a week I'm home. Yeah.
Awesome.
Which is good.
Awesome. All right, we'll have a look up the other side.
I've done my apprenticeship living in a truck, Jane. I don't need to do it all the time
yes,
anymore.
No, and we'll talk about your career after. with Dad. Of all your toolboxes there. Looks great. Now, you used to have an Argosy. I remember I used to see floating around town.
Yes.
And why did we go from an Argosy to a Kenworth? Just an upgrade? Or?
The Argosy was the first truck I bought new. And
that was pretty flash looking.
It was a nice truck, actually. I actually quite liked it. And it was just a good first off truck because it was a run out model, so it had extended warranty and was a good price. And for a first truck, I wasn't sure how things were going to go, so it was a good starter.
And what do you prefer out of the cab overs, like in an Argosy, or compared to a bonneted truck?
The bonnet's nicer to see, but the cab overs are better for room, so it's...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you can't have it both ways, I suppose. Yeah.
Getting in and out of these would be a bit easier than the high trucks, surely?
Oh, yeah, getting in and out of the step, but getting into the bunker in this, it's a bit of a challenge.
Oh, okay. Although those Argosies, they had the steps that come out. Is
yeah,
that
they
right?
did.
Yeah. Yep. Yours have one of them?
Yeah, but people used to say, be careful you don't get your skirt caught when you get up and down that. People have a bit of a go at you about the steps.
In the heels?
Yeah, in the heels, that's right. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, but that was a nice truck.
Very good.
Yeah.
Where's that truck now?
And it's in Sydney.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll move along. Love your watermelon lights.
Yep, they're good.
And you've never thought about going into, or you've never needed to go into a longer, another trailer? You're just always going to be the single trailers?
At this stage, I mean, a lot of me deliveries are farm-type deliveries. I'd have trouble getting in with the B-double, but you never say never. Just see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Well, I've got one last question.
Yeah.
Can we go for riding it?
Sure.
Excellent, Michael. Good on you, mate. Thank you.